Hey, so something weird happened yesterday. A trailer was released for what may or may not be a sequel to Cloverfield. Remember Cloverfield? Yeah. That's not a this. I loved Cloverfield. It's amazing. I'll take Cloverfield over that Godzilla remake we got 2 years ago, any day of the week. Um, but it's weird, man. It's just so weird. The trailer itself is so unassuming. It's short. It's very short. You know, you see a jukebox and you see the bad robot signal, and you're like, this doesn't. We've seen the Star Trek trailer. We've seen the Star Wars trailer. We got those. You know, we know what's going on. There can't be a Star Wars. Can't be an Episode 8 trailer because bad robot aren't involved in that. So how can it? But yeah, so you know. Anyway, it's a jukebox is playing. The plays that friggin' Think We're Alone Now. It's a good time song. John Goodman's in there. It's just these three. John Goodman, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, you know, Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim. They're all just, and some dude with a beard and a broken arm, just hanging out in this apartment or basement or attic or whatever it is. You know, just playing board games, solving puzzles and shit, just hanging on the sofa, and just John Goodman's just fucking shaking it. They're all, you know, just that's fine. So nothing happening is there. Suddenly there's some rumbling upstairs, and all the music starts to slow, and we're like, what is going on up there? You know, and then over the course, the music slows down, and it's like we get more suspenseful. We see John Goodman's got a gun in his back pocket. We see a handcuff, like. We see a hand and a handcuff tied to a post. We don't know who it is. We get there's a really cool moment where John Goodman just sort of slams his fist on the table and everybody jumps. So it's like, okay, what is this? Is this a cabin fever movie? What the, okay, this is a twist. It's not what I thought it was. These people are the prisoners of John Goodman somehow. Maybe, I don't know, there's some Stockholm syndrome. Who the fuck knows? And then eventually the music winds down, and then she smashes a bottle in John Goodman's face, runs up a flight of stairs, and you get to like that airlock bit where there's one airlock, and there's a little cellar, and then there's another airlock, and John Goodman's on the door going, "Don't do it! Don't open that door! You'll kill us all!" And she just turns, and she's just like, and whatever she sees out there horrifies her. So, and just, we hear, "Something's coming." John Goodman saying this in a Batman voice, apparently. And then it says Cloverfield, and the full title, 10 Cloverfield Lane. And I saw that, and I was like, what? I was like, what? Like, first of all, it's amazing this movie's happening. This movie's coming out in 2 months' time. This movie is coming out in March 2016. March 2016, 2 months from now, this movie that we've just found about, like, in this day and age, when, like, the Suicide Squad film was being popped to the death every single day of its production, like, when the internet is telling us everything about movies as they're happening, this movie happened, we got a trailer for it, and it's coming out in 2 months' time. That's astonishing. Old JJ, he loves his magic box, he loves keeping us in the dark, he loves his mysteries, that's cool. Also, a magician to the end, it's very easy to be doing this, I've got a Star Wars movie, and yet do this over here. I've got a Cloverfield movie, but I'm not going to tell you about that. I like that. That's awesome. That's amazing. I loved Cloverfield. I'm going to go on that again. I loved it. Whenever I saw it in the cinema, I was like, fuck, that was intense. That was brilliant. So I don't know. Is this a sequel? A prequel? A spin-off? Is it happening at the same time? Like that 300 movie? Or, like, interesting theory, is Cloverfield just like the Twilight Zone? Is that just a label that we throw on things that are a bit strange within this sort of bad robot universe they're building? Is it, is this about giant monsters? Is it an alien invasion? Is it zombies? Is it a virus? What does she see when she looks out that window? Why are these people locked underground? Why does John Goodman feel compelled to keep these people prisoner indoors? I mean, we see him, like, he puts on some gloves and he's going to put his hand into, like, this barrel of something? Who the fuck knows? So, yeah, and this movie's coming out in 2 months. It's not like, Force Awakens where we see the trailer and we've got like a year of speculation going, but what does that mean? No, we've got 2 months. So before we have time to think about it too much, we'll have seen the movie, okay? Awesome. I mean, there have been rumblings about Cloverfield 2 for years. The guy who directed was like, oh yeah, we're gonna bring like the big monster in. And like, Don't do that. Don't try and top Cloverfield. Give me another Cloverfield. Give me more of that. More of this, less of anything else. You know, don't try and out Cloverfield. Just make something that fits within that. And this is strange. It's like I said. Is it a cabin fever movie? Is it, you know, this could be anything. And then they put Cloverfield on it. I'm like, okay, what? So yeah, remember, it's like, this is how you build buzz. You surprise people with it. Like James Cameron has been trying to talk people into going to watch Avatar again for the past, what, 5 years? Like, we wanted to see Avatar 2 years ago, dude. 3 years ago. We haven't seen Avatar 2 yet. You're making 4 movies or something about it, but we don't. It's fine. Don't worry about it. This guy, J.J. Abrams, just comes out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Fucking RKO with this shit, man. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the 10 Cloverfield Lane trailer. Who'da thunk? Yeah. If you liked my video, please click like, subscribe, share, and all the usual jazz. And I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.